Hi Scorpio, welcome to your September 2023 love reading. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's see what's going on for you in September 2023. All right, we're going to start off with some charms. So let's see. Tell me a love story about Scorpio in September 2023. Okay, what do we have here? You may have seen something recently, like a message, or just maybe you're seeing someone in a new light. Yeah, there's someone before who was like very alien to you. I don't know, the word alien's coming to mind, but I think maybe you're seeing them in a new light in some way. This could be someone you have children with, or you could have a baby on the way. I'm not sure. You might have hurt your leg recently, or like your arm or your leg or something like that, like your elbow or your knee. But yeah, it looks like recently you've been hit by like some sort of Cupid's arrow, right? But you're resisting it. Wait, what I'm seeing here's like a Cupid's arrow, right? And here's this like big gorilla. I don't know why I'm thinking this, but like, okay, so one arrow meant for like, you know, a normal human would be just not enough, right? So it would be like giving I don't know where I'm going with this, but stay with me. Okay, so basically what I'm saying is like this arrow hit you, and because you're a Scorpio and you are kind of like, you resist things quite a bit, you're skeptical about things a lot of the time, it's possible that maybe you like felt something, or you had some interest in something, but in some way like you just didn't believe it. You're like resisting it in some way, but you're still like taking time to like, you're still looking at this person, right? But you're not quite sold on it yet. So there could be something about like there being an issue with like a child, like you don't get along with like a child's, like you feel like they might be kind of like bratty or something, and that might be sort of bothering you. I don't know, something like that. Okay, this is really out there. Someone may have recently like been bitten by a dog or something like that. That got like it was frightened or whatever, and so it attacked, and maybe you were there, or maybe it was you. I don't know. These like charm things, they don't necessarily relate to the reading always. Sometimes they're just like channeled things so that you know that the reading is for you, and sometimes they do. But there is something about like an annoyance here, like a I don't know, I can't quite get to it, or like a fear of like someone being like rude to you, or like talking, like saying mean things to you or something like that. I know that's really broad, but I don't know, I get the feeling that like some of you might have been bullied when you were kids a little bit. I don't know why, but all right. So give me some oracles for Scorpio's love life in September 2023. Tell me a love story about Scorpio. Time, Mark, once, twice. Someone could be named Mark. Once, twice, etc. Sometimes, never, once more, again. Anyway, time and Mark, and the number's 508. Then you got the relations, 993. Okay, so the way it's got like family members listed and stuff like that, so you can take it as family, or you can take it as relations. I don't know. Take it however you want. Let's see, let's get one more. One more for Scorpio's love life in September. That one feels right. Smell. All right, smell, scent, or odor. There are 1,000 cards in here with different words on them. They're German vocabulary oracles from like the 70s, so I never know what they're going to say. Okay, so basically what I'm getting here is something could have happened recently within your family. That's possible. Or I'm getting that like maybe you and someone else had like been separated, or you'd held off for like a really long time before you decided to be intimate. And there was something like one like moment that just like felt right. And I don't know if it was like something just made it feel right. Like I don't know if it was like a scent, like maybe you met someone, you know about like pheromones, right? So pheromones are like things that we like individually like exude from our body chemistry, right? And like certain people are attracted to certain smells, the way certain people smell, and they aren't to others, right? So it's possible that you met someone that you were really attracted to like their pheromones, like the way they smelled. So like their like natural smell. It could also be like someone had some perfume that you smelled that like brought you back to like some sort of like happy time or place, or brought back some like nostalgia for you. I mean, this could have been someone that you were married to in the past. It says relations, or you know, a strong commitment with. But it looks like this is like something that was like happened, because it's saying like time and mark. Like I feel like I'm seeing like tally marks for some reason. So I don't know if this is something like you've been like waiting for, or like counting the days till you got to see someone again, and so you like, I don't know, maybe you smelled their perfume, or you had like a shirt that smelled like them, something like that. But it's something about someone's like scent, or they're like, maybe that's like, you could expand that to like maybe like just their whole like aura, like their energy, like you like being around it and you kind of forgot about it, but like maybe a smell brought that feeling back. I don't know. Let's see what the tarot has to say. All right, tell me about Scorpio's love life in September 2023. Leave it to Scorpio to get the relations card. Okay. One more shuffle for Scorpio in September 2023. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what's been going on. I can talk. Mercury retrograde. Okay. What was going on in the recent past in Scorpio's love life? All right. 3 of Wands. You could have been waiting on someone. Something could have felt fated. There could have been a third-party situation. You could have been choosing between 2 people, or vice versa. Put yourself, whenever I say you, always remember you can switch the roles. So if it sounds like you are the other person in the story, then just switch it. It's just energy. It's a general reading. So let's see. Tell me more about the recent past, please. 5 of Wands. Yeah, this is definitely a situation where there was competition. So you have the 3 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. Yeah, it looks like there was more than one person involved. And I don't know if you were the one doing the picking, or if you were being picked or chosen, whatever. Whoa, okay. Yeah, and it looks like a decision was definitely made. And since it's the Judgment card, it feels like it was kind of a final decision. I don't know. The way this is looking here, like the 3 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, the Judgment, I almost feel like someone might have done this like in like the distant past, actually, or it could be recent past, but someone might be like realizing what they did to another person, and they're feeling like possibly like karma's coming in, or they're like reviewing their actions and they're looking back on it, and they're possibly putting themselves in the space of like, you know, if this had happened to me, like how would I feel? And maybe there's like a little bit of like guilt or remorse there, and someone's wanting to kind of atone for their sins in a way. Got to make it really epic for Scorpios. You're actually the Judgment card too, so you may be the one who is like trying to apologize or make things right with someone for, you know, behaviors that you had in the past, like things that, like cheating on someone or putting someone in a third party or making them feel a certain way. I don't know. It's just a little bit of guilt and remorse here, possibly on your part. I don't know. What's the Judgment? Tell me more about the Judgment. Yeah, Two of Swords. So you want to come to some sort of agreement with this person. You're also like, you do have like your boundaries up though, in the sense that like you want to apologize, but you don't really want the backlash. So you want to get that apology out there. You want to like make things right, but you want it to be like really clean, like a clean cut, right? Like you want to just make it right and move on. So I don't know that you're necessarily still hung up on this person, but we'll see. If it's not that, then it's that you want something to be balanced and you want to like start from like a fresh new space. Like you want to start on like equal playing ground, basically. Alternatively, there's something that you're not seeing. So there's something like you're not taking into account, or maybe you don't really want to hear what they have to say back. You just kind of want to say you're sorry and move on. I don't know. But anyway, the Two of Swords means like there's a decision that you need to make, and this decision is something to do with like atoning for your past behavior. So there's a decision you have to make, and like neither way feels great. So if it is about apologizing or not, it's like, okay, on the one hand, like I don't want to apologize, you know, like sometimes it's hard to apologize. On the other hand, maybe you're saying like, I also don't want to feel guilty for the rest of my life. So which one's worse? But the main thing about the Two of Swords is it is a decision that does need to be made like very soon, like in the near future. So, or now actually, it's a decision that needs to be made like very soon. So you are going to have to decide about this. So I don't know. Let's see what happened if you have so far. What's going on in the present in this situation? The World. The World, it almost makes me feel like, so the World to me, you see how she has this laurel wreath around her? She's in the middle. It's almost like she's protected in some way, or she's like insulated herself from the outside. A lot of times it could be like someone who you feel like is out of your league in some way, like you can't get to them. It could also be someone who's like blocked you, like so that they, you know, they don't, your messages aren't getting across in some way. This person could also like live far away now, could be from a different culture, or just not, maybe they weren't born in your hometown, you know, you met them like they were from somewhere else, or now they live far away, or I don't know. Tell me more about the World. Thank you. Too many. Way too many. Just give me one, please. Thank you. Oh, the World and the Star. Just give me one more. Wow. Okay, so it looks like currently, like in the present, someone has, the World can be, actually also be like the internet, like the internet, but like the World Wide Web, right? So, and the Star is ruled by Aquarius. So, and Aquarius rules technology and, you know, anything science, communication, things like that. So these two cards together, like pretty much always tell me like this is something that might be happening online or at a distance. So I don't know. I think maybe you're talking to someone, like someone's in your DMs or you're in their DMs, like maybe trying to, well, and then you got the Temperance card. So you have, this is 3 major arcana. So whatever is going on right now, this is like hugely important to your development, either in regards to this relationship or just like leveling up as a person, like doing the right thing, like feeling good about yourself for doing the right thing. Again, this could be totally switched. So this might be what the other person who hurt you is going through. But yeah, it looks like right now currently there's like some kind of like talking back and forth online about like some sort of reconciliation or healing or just apologies. Like the Temperance card is almost like it's like if you were like really I'm trying to think of a good example. It's like if you think of it like running a marathon, and at the end, like all you want is like water, and like someone hands you water. Temperance is the water. So it's like it's like something like refreshing, it's like something like cleansing, it's something like satisfying to you in like a very like natural way. But for the most part, it's like about reconciliation and like two very different parties, or two very different perspectives, like meeting in the middle in some way. It's also a card about moderation, so it's possible that one or both of you are sort of like approaching this like very carefully, kind of holding back in some way, whatever it is that you guys are talking about. Let's see. Actually, tell me more about this temperance in the present. Thank you. Wow. Okay, so it's talking about a home, a family, or a commitment. Give me one more. Yeah, definitely something about a home, I think. One more. Someone may not be like totally happy with their home environment or their family environment. No, specifically like your home, I believe. Someone might not be totally happy with that, or someone may be like in the process of sacrificing something related to a home. So it could be like, a family. It could be, it could just be like you're having to move out, or maybe you're getting kicked out. I don't know. Something. Sacrificing a home in some way. Let's see. Why is Scorpio sacrificing a home? Because you feel like there's nothing left there. You feel like whatever positive emotions were associated with that home life, or that space, it's not there anymore. And so you're kind of having to leave with like a heavy heart. Like you got the Six of Swords. So yeah, you're kind of having to sacrifice something currently for your own peace of mind. And I don't even know if these two things are totally related. Like this could be what's going on in your world right now, and it just so happens that this scenario is like the timelines are kind of overlapping. Tell me what this world and star are about, this communication here. So many. Thank you. King of Wands. Okay, so this like walking away, this like giving up, this sacrifice of this home situation, it's, I don't know, it looks like it was something that was hard to do, but right now you're in the King of Wands energy. So whatever your gender is, doesn't matter, masculine, feminine, or anywhere you place yourself. Yeah, the King of Wands is someone who is like very sexual in nature, very passionate. He's also like very masculine in the sense that he's like the pursuer, right? Or the conqueror, I guess. And you'll notice there are two very nudie ladies in here, but I hope you can't really see that up close because YouTube will get so pissed. Anyway, so it looks like your mind or their mind, whoever this King of Wands is kind of on nothing but intimacy, I guess we'll say. YouTube is so strict about this right now. You'll also notice like on this King of Wands, there is like a crow whispering in his ear. So birds talk about communication and movement. I always associated them with the number 8, but basically it's like receiving a message. So like homing pigeons or falcons, whatever the bird is that brings like the messages back and forth. That's what it always reminds me of. Crows can also be about like loss, or like like hearing news of possibly hearing bad news, but it could also be like kind of it doesn't have to be sad news. It can just be like villainous news, like I'm interested, something like that. But there is something very cunning about the King of Wands. Let's see. So what is the King of Wands looking at? What's he trying to do here? It looks like you're very like, your mind is quite a bit on, you're thinking of someone in a very intimate way. Maybe it's some fantasizing, maybe like feeling it out, like seeing how you can get in there. I don't know. There's a lot of like masculine sexual energy associated with this. It's almost like the precursor to you leaving. So I don't know if something like sparked your interest and that's why you decided to sacrifice this home situation. I don't know. King of Wands could be, it's a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You also have Pisces here, you have Sagittarius, you have Aquarius, you have all the fixed signs. And let's see. Tell me more about this King of Wands though in the present. I don't know why I feel like the King of Wands is either, well, it's either you or the person pursuing you. So let's see. King of Wands. Thank you. Wow. Oh my God. Settle down, Scorpio. Settle down. Take a cold shower, like pour some water over your head, whatever you gotta do. You got the King of Wands with the Ace of Wands. In the traditional Rider-Waite, if you looked at the card, you would understand why I'm saying this. These two cards have a very passionate nature to them. I'm gonna get one more, but it looks like your mind is on one thing and one thing only. So, you know, do your thing. You are a Scorpio. One more. Whoa, too many. Let's just see if it'll tell us specifically. Who is this intimate energy, this passionate energy directed toward? Wow, you got another home card, another 4 here. Interesting, because you'll notice this person is like putting the like crown on this man's head who is kneeling on the ground. It's almost like it's possible there's someone, yeah, it's possible there's someone from your past that you are kind of looking back at, someone who could have been a teacher possibly. It's just what I'm hearing, I don't know. Or some kind of education, someone who is like, or someone who's very knowledgeable. I'm hearing something about like vocabulary or something. I don't know. I don't know. This is someone that you feel like is very inspirational creatively. Because, I don't know. Give me one more here. It could just be someone that you used to live with. 9 of Wands. Okay, so that's interesting. So, okay, so I'm going to assume that because you are coming out as like so passionate here, this 9 of Wands that just came out with the 4 of Wands, I feel like whomever you are talking to, although they seem like, you know, receptive in some way, I think they're very defensive. They have like their personal boundaries up, surrounding some sort of like cohabitation. I don't know. So show me the near future. Where is this all headed? Thank you. Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So there may be someone in your life who is an earth sign, or just someone who is very nurturing, kind of grounded, down to earth. Well, it is an earth sign, so it could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This person has a secret currently, or they're keeping quiet about something. Maybe they're not speaking to you. There's something going on here. What's the High Priestess? The Strength card. Yeah, so someone has a secret right now. Is weighing very heavily on them, but they are not letting up on it. So I don't know if the secret's going to be coming out in September. We could be nosy though. Let's see if it'll tell us. What is the secret? Let's just ask what the secret is. What's the secret this earth sign is holding? Something about a Knight of Swords. So something that happened really quickly, could be involving a Gemini or an Aquarius or a Libra. Okay, one more on the Knight of Swords. Thank you. Oh, the Death card. So someone's holding on to a secret about a sudden ending. And this ending might be because a new person came in, or it could be that, I don't know, there's some kind of loss here. It's interesting because if you look at the Knight of Swords and the Death card, I almost picture like the skeleton inside of that suit of armor. So maybe there's someone who has been like, who's had their guard up. They've been wearing an armor, which is also kind of akin to like a mask in a way. And I don't know, that just sort of makes me, and they both have weapons. Let's see. This basically, what this means to me is someone may have like taken off their armor and it did not turn out well for them. So someone like allowed themselves to be vulnerable in some way, or this is the near future. Someone might allow themselves to be vulnerable in some way, and it's probably not going to turn out well. And I feel like this might be with whoever the earth sign is that's involved. You also have Leo here and Cancer. Let's see. So, show you what the Death card is. Okay. Well, I don't know. It's the Eight of Pentacles. So this is something that, what this tells me basically, so sometimes the Eight of Pentacles can be like doing something over and over and over again, like trying to perfect it. I feel like whoever this person is that ended things quickly did so because they'd spent so long like so long wearing this mask, having this armor on, like being like guarded from people, that when they took it off and they got hurt, it's almost like they just put it right back on. So it's kind of like, something doesn't go the way someone expected it to. Someone didn't show up in the way that made the other person feel comfortable with letting their guard down with the other person. Or that's what's about to happen. I'm sorry, this is the future. Okay, so what about this new person? Let's just find out really quick. Chariot, Cancer again. Yeah, it looks like you're gonna be moving forward with whoever it is that you're speaking to online, whoever you're reconciling with. There's something about an exchange of fluids. I'm sorry that is so graphic, but if you look at the Star card and the Temperance card, they both have two red pitchers pouring water back and forth. So I don't know, use your imagination with that. There's an exchange of fluids in some way. Also, water can represent emotions, so this could just be like an exchange of like emotions, sentiments, you know, back and forth. Take it how you want. Yeah. Let me just, okay, so moving forward with this, how's it, I mean, is anything going to be finalized in September with this other person, or is it still kind of just an online sort of thing? Whoa. The Magician. Okay, so Chariot and Magician. Something is definitely happening with this person, and I think it's of a very sexual nature. If not, this is just like a lot of enthusiasm for whoever's like making you feel good, like whoever you're talking to online. This might be someone who's like very supportive of you as well. Well, yeah, that looks great. So I think I called out all the signs, but you're here a couple times. Scorpio, yeah. Anybody else new? Magician, Gemini or Virgo, Chariot, Cancer. All right. All right. Sorry. Let's close close this out with some advice for you, Scorpio. Actually, we'll do here. Give me a couple advice. Thank you. Be patient. Be patient, because some kind of love, some kind of flirting, something that makes you feel good, like something that like boosts your confidence, or something that you've been waiting a long time for. Just be patient for it. Like, don't pressure anyone. So if there has been things that have happened in this situation, like, don't take everything as like a finality. Like, sort of let things play out, see how it goes. Just don't rush anything, I think is what it's trying to say here. So yeah. All right, close you out with an oracle, and let's see, closing message. Okay, Scorpio, I don't know what this relates to. I'm not going to interpret this for you fully. I hope you can see it. It says stop, and it's just a picture of a stop sign. So there's something that you need to stop doing. Only you'll know what that is. I'm sorry, I wish that, let's get one more just to see. Can't leave you with that. What does Scorpio need to stop? Okay, well, you already know. You just got the blank card, so to me that says either stop, holding things back, stop being silent, say what you want to say, or it could just be saying, like, I'm not going to tell you the answer because Scorpio already knows and you don't need to know me. Anyway, I hope that was helpful, and I hope you'll come back and see me next week. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for being here, Scorpio. Have a lovely September.